Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's been a little bit since I put a video out, but really haven't been finding much. So, anyways, this is something that I won on Shandyman 808 on Whatnot a couple of weeks ago. And on this particular day, he was putting in these stickers in with the giveaway things. As you can see, I ended up getting another Civic in there. But on this particular day, he was also giving away stickers in the bags of the candies. Obviously, this is Super Treasure Hunt logo. So why not showcase the supers? But yeah, little car inside. There's another one of the Civics, and another one of those. A couple extra of those now. Yep. 10 yummy pineapple candies. And I've already got 2 more bags on the way. I just won one Tuesday night, and then won one today. So I've been getting those in the mail pretty close together. But anyways, yeah, I got this Super Treasure Hunt sticker, so showcase my supers and where I found them, time of day, and all that. But I did pick up a couple things over the past whatever time frame it's been. I did post a short of this, the Mitsubishi Eclipse from Ragtops and Roadsters. I got this at an area toy shop. Paid $5 for it. Shit, too bad I did look it up. And that's about the price that it goes for, so not too bad. And of course I picked this up because this is about as close as you can get to the Eclipse from Too Fast, Too Furious. As far as Hot Wheels go, it's pretty close to it. And this is from 2000, well, copyright 06, so it came out like 07. But yep, I picked that up. And then I did find another Audi Treasure Hunt. So I got the second one of that. And I did grab the recolor of the Cone Shaker in the purple and green. I also went on Little Hunt on Tuesday when I was out of town. Didn't really find much. The Hobby Lobby that I went to, they had some stuff. Like, there's a red version of the Grand National for the cartoon. It looked pretty good, but man, that store was hella busy that day. And then also, I do have my first RLC that I actually won on a giveaway on Whatnot from John Boy's Garage. I was on a different stream. We raided into this guy's stream. And the person that raided into this guy's stream was a pretty big name. So I threw up an RLC on a giveaway, and I ended up winning. The Cowabunga. Also got the patch, or that's the pin button, whatever, but I also got the patch back there. That's cool. My first RLC. Nice and shiny. Of course, all the shiny stuff in front here. So it goes together. So anyways, obviously right here in front, the Audi Avant RS2. This was my first ever one at a Dollar General, the one nearest to my place. The TH on this is on the back here. Yeah, this is the first one I ever found on the pigs. I remember going in and being, looking at seeing what was on the case, like, oh, this is like old stuff. And then went ahead and dug through, like maybe I missed something from this case that I didn't see before, and then noticed the difference in the color on the card art of this. Yeah, I was so shocked. I could not believe it that day. So that was cool. And then my second one I ever found was also at that same Dollar General. It's the only spot where I found twice. It was only a few months later too. This was like late afternoon or early evening. I want to say like 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. And the same with this one. The Porsche 935. Yep, got that guy there. Of course, the TH is down here. And this one was up in front too. I remember it was up on the front of the pigs, like towards the top. At first, just thought it was just another one of the. I already had the regular at that point. But then I noticed the difference in the wheels. It's like, wait a second, my wheels look different. Yeah. So almost missed that one. And number 3 was the BMW. This one was an odd one. Remember, it's at a Walmart, the one that I go to the most, the one nearest. Obviously, the one nearest is going to be the one you go to the most, right? Yep. This one was in one of those bins, one of the ones that sits on the shelf, one of those cardboard bins. Not like the big ones that you fit a person into, but just the smaller one that sits on the shelf. I remember they had a previous year's case in the bin because the VW Golf Tune Treasure Hunt was in there. It's like, all right, maybe this is worth digging through. And then this was in there from, this was the C case for the last year. Yeah, that was kind of like, what the heck is going on here? Yep, that was in a bin. And number 4 was the Fiat 500 Modificato. And that was, the BMW, that was like on a Friday in like the late afternoon, early evening, like 6:30 p.m. or something like that. Because I remember I was working a day shift that day. I stopped in there after work. Yep. Then this was at a Dollar Tree on a Sunday in the afternoon. And then, last year, the E-case at Dollar Tree, man, Dollar Tree kept getting E-case after E-case after E-case. So I walked in, I was like, oh man, more E-case. So I still went ahead and looked through. Bam. That guy was in there. That was another afternoon time. Yeah, pretty much all, all of these I found in the afternoon. The Fiat. And then get into the ones from this year. Number 5 that I have, the 87 Audi Quattro, was at a Target. Remember going in there, and this was also on a Sunday afternoon. Went in, the pegs were nice and full that day. Started seeing some of the AK stuff, which was some of the Q case carryover that I still was trying to find. And then I had a few in my hand, turned the corner, then saw the employee was grabbing some more stuff off the cart. Like, the stuff was already out of a box. There was no box around, but there was a bunch of. So I waited the employee to finish putting the stuff up, and then bam, this guy was right up front. After I waited for him to finish, and went back into the aisle, and boom. And then this one, I didn't realize it at first. I was like, oh man, the recolor on this is really nice. And I was like, wait, it's too shiny. Yeah, that was number 5. I was back in December. Then number 6, just a couple months ago at Publix, the 94 Bugatti. This one was another bizarre one, similar to this. Man, how this was still there, I don't know. Because the pegs were like maybe, I don't know, it was one of those end caps. So it was maybe like half full. A lot of fantasy stuff. Then this and the pink Porsche were there, and a bunch of just other stuff that nobody really wants, or that people already had, basically. And then, this was in there. I don't know how it was still in there, but. And this was around, I remember what time of day this was. It's like 6 p.m. on a Tuesday. And the TH on this one was very tiny on that back license plate. And then number 7, most recent one, was just about 5 weeks ago. McLaren Speedtail at a Dollar Tree out of town. This was also on a Tuesday, and this was at around 1 o'clock. It was a little after 1, maybe. Yeah, walked into that Dollar Tree at just the right time. Yep. So it's my collection of supers, all found in the wild. And out. So Super Treasure Hunt Collection. Then haven't really, well, I've been hunting, but at the same time not so much hunting. Kind of getting back into my trading cards. Just want to showcase these real quick because this is one of my favorite wrestlers right here. Getting these off of Whatnot. Karashida for AEW. One of my favorites. Just got these in the mail just the other day. Yeah. Pretty cool. Some really nice looking cards. Yeah, so yeah, Whatnot, you can on that Whatnot thing, you can pretty much find just about everything on there. But anyways, oh yeah, and then when I bought these, actually on that person's stream, I ended up taking down a giveaway, and it's like a whole stack of cards, and not just like base cards either, like actual decent ones. I won't like bore you with all of that, but yeah, these ones are really cool because she's my favorite. So awesome. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.